because we've been at this for a minute. The main event, what everybody here is for. Facebook's Shrimp Jesus Explained, published March 19th, 2024, 9:47 a.m. in Eastern Time. So this is a hit. This is a new one. So I just want to, I don't know if everybody can see this. There's no way we're going to get to all this because I don't know if you can see this little scroll bar here. See how small that scroll bar is? This is a long.
It's a lot of pictures, though. A lot of pictures.
That's true. It is a lot of pictures, which, you know, for the brain rot that China has imposed upon us via their propaganda, thankfully it's got that in there. But yeah, so again, the headline here being Facebook's Shrimp Jesus Explained. Please explain Shrimp Jesus to me. Oh, man. This is wild.
Yeah. So a few months ago, I wrote about this proliferation of AI-generated images on Facebook. Like these images were going viral over and over and over again, or like this specific type of image where it was like someone put an image in one side and then an AI altered it and then was posting it onto Facebook. And for a while, it was all of these images of like wood carvings, like elaborate wooden carvings of dogs and things like this. And people were saying like, oh, I carved this with my own hands. Like that was the caption. It's just like, I carved this, I carved this, I carved this. And they were taking real images of real wood carvers and getting tons of comments, tons of likes, so on and so forth. That article is like one of the biggest, like most read stories that we've done because it's like this very bizarre thing that's happening on Facebook and none of the commenters seemingly have any idea that this stuff is fake. And since then,
yeah,
I've seen people screenshot this same type of image and post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram, post it on Threads, whatever, and be like, what the fuck is going on Facebook? Because you see this image that's like clearly AI generated and it has like 70,000 likes. So this went viral last week, Shrimp Jesus. So it is Jesus, and on the left, his arms are prawns, shrimp, I guess. And on the right, I would argue that he's a lobster, possibly not shrimp, but yeah. I've seen shrimp, lobster, and crustacean crab Jesus, a variety. I've seen squid Jesus as well. There's some squid ones. Yeah. So there are hundreds of pages, like they're not groups, they're like fan pages in the same way that like Vice has a page and like would post links to stories there. It's like these pages have weird names. Like this one is called Love God and Love You. Like that's the name of it.
Yeah.
And they are posting like 80 of these images per day. Like every few minutes they're posting them. And a lot of them get like 2-3 likes, and then some of them get like 80,000 likes. Like it's just like it's a huge like a content scam, more or less.
Yeah.
And these keep going viral. And every time these go viral, I see people saying like, what's going on? Why are they doing this? Like what's happening? What is the scam here? Because it's not clear if you're just like clicking around and sort of decontextualize like what the scam is, like why people are doing this. And so researchers at Stanford went and looked into this, and I also have been looking into it for months, and we basically like know what the scam is. Okay. So here's the scam. The scam, it's not a new scam, but here's what the scam is. They're getting a shitload of followers. Yeah. And then at some point, once they get a shitload of followers, they pivot to posting links off-site. So they're driving traffic away from Facebook to websites that are filled with ads, just like tons and tons of ads. Right. And so it's the same scam that's always existed, where it's like they're getting pennies for every click or whatever. And then some of them are also selling products. And it's like unclear whether they are actually selling products or whether they're just like taking people's credit card information. Mm-hmm. But this newest story, and the reason I think that it's important is, one, it's like, okay, here's what the scam is. And then two, Facebook's algorithm is boosting these AI generated images. Like it is not just that they exist on Facebook. It's that there is a benefit to the spammers for using this AI generated stuff.
Mm,
And we were able to show that in data, and we were also able to show it just in like the behavior of um, these things. And
mm.
so I'll move away from Shrimp Jesus for 1 minute to talk about Simon Cowell because I see you have it
Yeah,
up.
let's do it.
So this image here.
Also, by the way, knife emoji brought up in chat here. You said there's some of these comments or some of the pages are called "Love Jesus" or "Love You." Are there any pages called Jesus Christation? Because if not, that seems like a
That's
missed
good. I like
opportunity.
that. I like that. Yeah.
Maybe we can start
Um,
one.
so they all have their own little niche. Like there's some that are like tiny houses, there's some that are like AI cakes, and then so there's this one called Minds or called Thoughts. It's called Thoughts. That's just the
Thoughts,
name of the thing.
just thoughts.
And
The thoughts in the Shakespearean sense of the word. THOUGH. The thinking,
yes, the
not
thinking one,
another thoughts.
not the
That'd be
other
a
one.
different YouTube page. That would
Yeah.
take us back over to Pornhub. But yeah.
So this is not Simon Cowell. This is like a screen grab of Simon Cowell run through an AI generator. And you'll notice here, like they have this they have like the caption, and then you'll see the first comment is a link to a website. And if you scroll down a little bit,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
this is what it links to. And this is a site called planety.info. There's like a million different sites that they link to, but this particular one links to this website. So look at this image of Simon and then scroll back up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not
Oh.
the same image.
Oh yeah, he looks ever so slightly different. I wouldn't recognize Simon Cowell if he like slapped me in the face. So okay. Yeah, it is different.
It's different. And so this is AI Simon Cowell on Facebook. And then on the website, it's just a screen grab. This is not AI. This is just a screen grab of Simon
Yeah.
Cowell. You're gonna have to trust me on this. I
Okay.
unfortunately know what Simon looks like now.
Okay.
Um, and
Research.
so there's like hundreds of these, and they're taking images, running them through this AI, posting them on Facebook because they're performing better. Like, why wouldn't they just take the screen grab and put it on Facebook? Like, they're using the AI that looks slightly different, and then
Yeah.
they're putting the link in the comment, which drives to their page.
Right. Yeah, and
And so
so
there's like,
here's a screen grab, but the first comment says if you want to watch the video, then click this link instead of posting the video on Facebook, which would be much easier for everybody. And so that's how you get everybody off of the website and go click on this thing because now you're curious.
right. And it used to be that you just put a link on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and people would click it, but now the algorithm like doesn't, it like downvotes taking people off the platform. So
I
image
see.
posts are performing better on the platform than straight up links. They're
Mm,
posting images, and then the comments they're driving to this website. And then if you scroll down further, like this site thought, like this is what it looks like. These are all ads. Like they're just
yeah.
ad after ad after ad. There's pop-ups, there's all sorts of shit. So they're just like driving off platform for this purpose. And then if you go down a little further, I have some charts and graphs.
Some shrimp Jesus charts and graphs.
Yeah.
What is? Hold on. What is this here?
This
Oh, and
is
this is
just what it
the
looks
link.
like. They're putting
Yeah.
it in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Charts and graphs. Where's
so
the charts? Here we
yeah,
go.
so here's the charts and graphs. So this is
You're
from a
taking this
tool.
so seriously.
I know, dude. I had to figure out what was going on. So this is from a tool called CrowdTangle. And
Yes.
CrowdTangle lets you track how content moves around Facebook. And Facebook announced this week that it's shutting CrowdTangle down, which is no more
Right.
CrowdTangle, which is very interesting. So if you look at this, November, these are like all the likes that it's getting, likes and comments on its photos, on all of its
Mm-hmm.
posts. So like for all this time until November, it's not getting that many. And then in December, it goes from like 250,000 interactions to like 2.2 million
Wow.
interactions. It just skyrockets. And if you look at Thoughts' Facebook page, which I didn't include here, but I did
Mm-hmm.
look at it a lot, they switched from posting screen grabs to posting AI images in December. So,
Oh,
like, this gigantic spike corresponds with them posting AI images. And I couldn't show
interesting.
this for Shrimp Jesus, but it's a similar situation on Shrimp Jesus. Like, obviously, like if you go to that the page that is posting Shrimp Jesus, which
Mm-hmm.
um I can try to drop in chat or is linked somewhere, probably towards the bottom. You'll see that like they're getting just a shitload of interaction on these posts,
Yeah,
and that corresponds with when they started doing uh, these AI generated posts. And I
yeah.
couldn't show that for Shrimp Jesus because Facebook doesn't allow me into CrowdTangle anymore. But
Oh
it's
man.
like obviously happening. Um, so essentially, like long story short, what's happening is that these AI images are working. There's
The meta has shifted.
the meta has shifted, yeah, and it's going to shift again at some point, and they'll shift to it again, and that's kind of how I end the piece because now there's 3D images of Jesus, like AI generated 3D images, and it's presumably because like AI is like the 3D images are somehow also boosted in the algorithm.
What is this golden Jesus with a helicopter? Okay, so I
These are all
because
real photos.
no
I don't
I
know what.
so basically the scam is to get post a bunch of garbage, not garbage, but so the scam essentially is post a bunch of these AI images, get yourself a bunch of followers, and then once you have a bunch of followers, you pivot over to trying to get people off of your site so that they'll look at ads and you'll get a few pennies per click, but that adds up, or maybe you can sell something. So that's what's happening. Is that the general gist?
Yeah, more or less. And like clearly, I mean, we haven't figured this out yet, but clearly this is all automated in some way because they're posting like complete nonsense, the same comments over and over again, and they're doing it like every like 6 minutes.
Oh, so the
It's like,
comments are fake too?
no, I think the comments are real.
Okay, so
And
these are
that's
real people who are being duped.
duped or just there's a lot of if you I think the plan with Shrimp Jesus is that it's to like offend people because a lot of the comments are like, "Don't do this to Jesus."
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate, I love Jesus, but like, Facebook doesn't care. A negative comment or like an angry face is treated just the same as anything else, and so it works nonetheless. And so some of them are tricking people. Some of them are so absurd that it's just like, oh, this page I don't know is doing blasphemy. I got to yell at them.
Yeah.
And it all kind of like works the same.
It all counts as engagement, which basically Facebook sees and says, "Hey, people are commenting on this. They must like it. Let me show it to more people." But so this is basically a big funnel that people are falling into. But you described this, and if you would do me a favor, I would like you to describe the things that are being used as the funnel because you wrote this paragraph, and so I think you should read it. Would you do me the favor of reading this paragraph, please,
Yeah, I
Jason?
need to go back and add links because I can add links for all these. There are AI generated pages full of AI deformed women breastfeeding, tiny cows, celebrities with amputations that they do not have in real life, Jesus as a shrimp, Jesus as a collection of Fanta bottles, Jesus as sand sculpture, Jesus as a series of ramen noodles, Jesus as a shrimp mixed with Sprite bottles and ramen noodles, Jesus made of plastic bottles and posing with large breasted AI generated female soldiers, Jesus on a plane with AI generated sexy flight attendants, giant golden Jesus being excavated from a river, golden helicopter Jesus, banana Jesus, coffee Jesus, goldfish Jesus, rice Jesus, any number of AI generated female soldiers on a page called Beautiful Military, a page called Everything Skull, which is exactly what it sounds like, malnourished dogs, indigenous identity pages, beautiful landscapes, flower arrangements, wet, weird cakes, etc.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you.
Nobel Peace Prize for that. That is
Dude, it's I spend like hours just clicking through, man. It's really it's fun. I find it to be like very I don't know. Yeah, that's that's the Fanta. Well, I guess it's not Fanta. It's various plastic bottle trash. Trash Jesus is another one that's very popular. Trash sculpture. And then there's a lot of them that are like respect our military with like big fake cannon things, and then also just like hot women AI generated. So
This
I
is
I think that it's just like, dude, there are people who still use Facebook probably. I'm not really one of them,
mm,
but I use it for reporting. And when I scroll through there, I'm like, this platform is a wasteland. Like,
yeah.
it is a wasteland. It's an abandoned mall that the only thing left there are like squatters and weird businesses that you're like, how the fuck does this operate? And if you spend like any amount of time on Facebook clicking around, it feels abandoned, which is crazy because there's still billions of people who use it. And I think that for all of the attention that we give Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, it's like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of zombie shit happening on Facebook where it's just like there are abandoned accounts, like weird automated things that are happening. And I don't know whether it's going to have any sort of like impact on the election. I'm not really like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like a place for scams and like weird, depressing content. And it's like what would happen if you just like let these gigantic platforms with billions of people on them like rot, essentially. It's like internet rot.
This
Show
is
the ghost dog. The ghost dog is sad.
oh man. Why am I sad? It's a little puppy with really well articulated it's got hands. Those are not paws. That's a cute puppy, but those claws are not puppies. Oh, and
And she's
she's
looking
looking
at a
at pictures of the
picture.
puppy and she's
I
crying, and then
know.
there's and the puppy's in the
They're pretty
background.
creative. Some of them are pretty creative.
She looks really sad. And that
Yeah.
man, that the ghost puppy, that and the comment, oh man, dogs whisper from heaven. This is criminal, man. They're trying to get people who miss their dog. The page name is called Dogs Whisper from Heaven, and the caption says only great people will like this photo. This is yeah, this dog about to go play basketball. This dog about to like fix a computer. Those are hands.
Yeah.
That is disturbing. And she's got what is this little bowl? She's got like some rosemary in a bowl next to her. I don't understand what's on her bed.
I don't
Little
know.
brass bowl.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, that the bowl is good. And then the 52,000 likes, dude. 52,000 likes.
52. This is as you're describing this, I'm realizing that I think I have an idea of how one could do this. Like you just get Chat GPT, just say, "Hey, make a bunch of here's a prompt that I'm going to later give to Dali. Create 25 different versions of this prompt, and then you feed that in to Dali. So like Shrimp Jesus, give me 25 variations on the Shrimp Jesus theme with trash or something, and then just have Dali spit out a bunch of these things, and then this is man, it's all attention, the
Yeah.
attention economy, amazing. If you love Jesus, press the thumb below.
These are ads that they're running too. So it's like some of them are running ads. This is just a screenshot of the recent photos on the Shrimp Jesus page. You'll see like there's various Shrimp Jesuses here at the top left, and then it's just sand sculptures of Jesus. And I don't know. A lot of them do use Jesus because I think they're like playing into like only true believers will like this. Like that's what
right.
a lot of the like comments are. And then I think some of it is like we're posting blasphemy
Yeah.
and then people interact with it. Um,
It's like
I don't know. I find it
people.
endlessly fascinating, even though I know that these are just being spit out. Um,
Yeah,
kind
20,
of with no rhyme or reason. But
yeah,
yeah,
26 images of AI generated black child in slums with Jesus made of plastic bottles or aluminum cans. If you, man, if you want to find a foreign adversary trying to spread something on social media, this is it. This is it. This
yeah,
is incredible. All right, man. I that honestly took a lot out of me. Looking
yeah.
at
I'm
nothing against Jesus, but I don't know about shrimp Jesus. I feel like there's something in Leviticus that says we shouldn't be doing that, but
right.
whatever. What are we gonna do? But anyway, man, what a tour through the wonderful website that is 404media.co.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Um, it's good to see everyone. I noticed.